Welcome to an incredible journey through Australia, a land like no other. From its mysterious and unique wildlife to vibrant cultures and breathtaking landscapes, Australia is packed with wonders that astonish and inspire. Stay with us as we explore fascinating animals, rich traditions, and iconic places that make this island continent truly one of a kind. Australia is home to some of the world's most unique animals found nowhere else. Imagine the platypus, a venomous egg-laying mammal, which puzzled scientists when discovered. Then there are marsupials like kangaroos and koalas that carry their young in pouches. Australia has more venomous snake species than non-venomous ones, and fascinating creatures like the echidna and Tasmanian devil. The continent's 30 million years of isolation created these species adapted to diverse environments from rainforests to deserts. Australia is home to some of the world's most unique animals found nowhere else on Earth. One of the most extraordinary is the platypus, a venomous egg-laying mammal with a duckbill and webbed feet. When scientists first discovered it, they thought it was a hoax because it combines features of mammals, birds, and reptiles. Alongside the platypus is the echidna, another egg-laying monotreme covered in spines that uses its long tongue to catch termites. Australia's long isolation over 30 million years allowed incredible marsupials like kangaroos and koalas to evolve. Kangaroos famously hop across the outback and use their powerful tails for balance, while koalas live in eucalyptus trees, munching on leaves toxic to most other animals. These marsupials carry their young in pouches for development after birth, a unique reproductive adaptation. Australia also hosts the Tasmanian devil, found only in Tasmania. This small, carnivorous marsupial is known for its loud screeches and fierce feeding behavior, playing a key role in the island's ecosystem. Other unique carnivorous marsupials include quolls, sometimes called native cats, with 4 species that are threatened due to habitat loss. When it comes to reptiles, Australia surpasses all other continents with more venomous than non-venomous snake species. There are nearly 30 endemic reptile species in biodiversity hotspots like Southwest Australia. In the coastal regions, you can even find the bizarre thorny devil, a small lizard covered in spikes that can collect moisture from the air. Among birds, Australia boasts an astonishing number of endemic species, including the colorful and endangered swift parrot and the cheerful little fairy penguin, the world's smallest penguin species found along southern coasts. Unique birds like the mistletoe bird even engage in unusual behaviors essential for the life cycle of mistletoe plants. Australia's fauna is truly a showcase of evolutionary wonder, with animals adapted to rainforest, desert, coastal, and mountainous environments. From marsupial moles that live underground to quokkas known as the happiest animals in the world, due to their iconic smile. This rich wildlife heritage makes Australia a biological treasure trove renowned worldwide. Australia is famous for its stunning natural and man-made landmarks that attract millions of visitors every year. First, there is the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system stretching over 2,300 kilometers along Queensland's coast. This underwater wonderland is home to vibrant coral formations and diverse marine life, making it a paradise for snorkeling and diving enthusiasts, especially around the Whitsundays and cairns. Then there's the Sydney Opera House, without a doubt one of the world's architectural gems. Its iconic shell-like sails grace Sydney Harbour and are recognized globally. You can enjoy performances inside or simply take in its beauty from nearby spots like Mrs. Macquarie's Chair or on a harbour cruise. The Opera House is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, symbolizing modern Australia's creative spirit. In the heart of Australia stands Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. This massive red sandstone monolith rises 348 meters above the desert floor and is sacred to the local Anangu people. Uluru changes color throughout the day, especially spectacular at sunrise and sunset. Although climbing Uluru is no longer allowed to respect indigenous culture, visitors can walk around its base and learn about its spiritual significance. Along the southern coast, the Great Ocean Road offers one of the world's most scenic drives. It hugs the rugged coastline of Victoria, passing through charming towns before reaching the 12 Apostles, dramatic limestone stacks rising from the Southern Ocean. This natural beauty, combined with surfing beaches, rainforests, and waterfalls, makes it an unforgettable journey. Western Australia surprises visitors with natural wonders like the Pinnacles, where ancient limestone pillars rise from yellow desert sands in strange shapes, and the towering sand dunes of Lancelin nearby, perfect for adventurous sandboarding. Margaret River, also in Western Australia, is renowned more as a landmark region with pristine beaches, rugged red earth, and world-class wineries like Vasa Felix and Cape Mentel. It's a perfect blend of nature and culture for visitors seeking something special. Lastly, Kings Park in Perth offers lush botanical gardens on Mount Eliza, with stunning views overlooking the city and Swan River. The park is a peaceful oasis showcasing Australia's unique native plants and vibrant bird life. These landmarks, both natural and architectural, define Australia's diverse and captivating identity as a land of great beauty, cultural depth, and adventure. Australia is home to the world's oldest continuous living culture, the Indigenous Australians, whose history dates back at least 60,000 years. This ancient culture is deeply rooted in spiritual connections to the land, passed down through generations by storytelling, song, dance, and art. Central to Indigenous belief is the Dreamtime, a complex spiritual worldview explaining the creation of the land, people, and all living things. Dreamtime stories describe how ancestral beings shaped the earth and established laws about how to live in harmony with nature and each other. These stories are encoded in ceremonies, songs, body art, and sacred sites across the continent. Aboriginal societies are diverse, with hundreds of distinct groups, each with its own language, customs, and traditions. Despite these differences, there is a shared respect for kinship systems that define social structure and relationships, guiding daily life and responsibilities. Initiation rituals mark the passage from childhood to adulthood, involving symbolic ceremonies that teach young people their roles in the community. Artists have left profound legacies through rock art and ochre painting that capture stories of ancestral beings, extinct animals, and important cultural events. Musical traditions include unique instruments like the didgeridoo, whose drone connects performers and listeners to the spiritual world. Indigenous Australians traditionally lived in close balance with their environment, using detailed knowledge to hunt, gather, and manage water and resources sustainably. This cultural wisdom ensured survival in a vast land encompassing deserts, rainforests, and coasts. While European colonization severely disrupted Indigenous communities, their culture endures strongly, with contemporary efforts focusing on heritage preservation, cultural revival, and land rights. Today, Indigenous Australians continue to enrich the national identity, sharing their spiritual heritage and ancient wisdom with the world. Australia's cities are vibrant hubs where modern life blends beautifully with nature and outdoor living. As of 2025, Melbourne has become the largest city, followed closely by Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide. Melbourne is known for its cultural festivals, coffee culture, and thriving art scene, while Sydney captivates with its iconic harbour and cosmopolitan lifestyle. Brisbane offers a warm climate with plenty of outdoor activities, and Perth is famous for its laid-back vibe and stunning beaches along the Indian Ocean. Australians love their outdoor lifestyle, whether it's weekend barbecues, surfing at Bondi Beach, or exploring expansive parks within cities. The coffee culture here is strong, with millions embracing specialty brews and countless trendy cafes. Sports also play a huge role in Australian city life, with cricket, Australian rules football, and rugby drawing passionate crowds. There's a strong connection between urban and natural environments. Many cities feature extensive green spaces. Sydney's Royal Botanic Gardens, Melbourne's Royal Park, and Brisbane's South Bank Parklands offer residents and visitors places to relax and reconnect with nature. Coastal cities invite beach lovers and surfers, while inner-city areas blend historic architecture with modern skyscrapers. Australia's diverse population adds vibrant multicultural flavors to city life. Immigration has brought global cuisines, festivals, and languages to urban areas, enriching the social fabric and creating inclusive, dynamic communities. This balance of modern city amenities, outdoor activities, and cultural diversity makes Australian cities some of the most livable in the world. Whether it's the bustling cafe scene, an afternoon at the beach, or a music festival in the park, Australian city life is full of energy, warmth, and a unique spirit that welcomes all. Australia is home to some of the most fascinating and uniquely adapted animals in the world. Beyond the famous kangaroos and koalas, there are lesser-known creatures that showcase the extraordinary diversity of this ancient continent. Take the quokka, sometimes called the world's happiest animal because of its friendly appearance and the iconic smile it seems to wear. These small marsupials live primarily on Rottnest Island off the coast of Western Australia. Quokkas are nocturnal and herbivorous, thriving in an isolated environment with few predators. The northern hairy-nosed wombat is one of the rarest mammals on Earth. It is a burrowing marsupial with a thick coat of hair to protect it from the harsh Australian climate. Found only in a small national park in Queensland, conservationists have been working tirelessly to increase its population from the brink of extinction. Another remarkable animal is the marsupial mole, which rarely sees the light of day because it spends almost its entire life underground. Its body is streamlined for burrowing, with reduced eyes and powerful forelimbs, an extraordinary example of adaptation to an arid environment. Australia's iconic Tasmanian devil is notable for its loud screeches and aggressive feeding behavior. Once widespread, this carnivorous marsupial now lives almost exclusively on the island of Tasmania, where it faces threats from a contagious facial cancer. Conservation programs are in place to protect this fierce yet vulnerable species. The thorny devil is a small, spiky lizard perfectly camouflaged in the desert sands. Besides its intimidating appearance, it has a unique way to collect water. Its skin channels moisture from dew and rain directly to its mouth. Each of these animals tells a story about how life in Australia has evolved under unique conditions, emphasizing resilience and specialization. Protecting their habitats is critical to preserving the ecological richness that defines Australia's natural heritage. Australia is not only famous for its unique animals, but also for its breathtaking natural environments that stretch across the continent. Beyond wildlife, Australia's landscapes inspire awe. From ancient rainforests to vast deserts, dramatic coastlines, and rugged mountain ranges, one of the most celebrated natural wonders is the Daintree rainforest in Queensland, one of the oldest tropical rainforests on Earth, dating back over 135 million years. It's a lush ecosystem teeming with rare plants, insects, and animals, providing vital habitat and a living glimpse of Earth's evolutionary history. Another spectacular wonder is K'gari, also known as Fraser Island, the world's largest sand island. Its stunning beaches, freshwater lakes, and dense forests make it a unique natural playground for adventurers and nature lovers. In the Northern Territory, Kakadu National Park covers nearly 20,000 square kilometers of wetlands, waterfalls, and escarpments. It is rich both in biodiversity and Aboriginal heritage, with ancient rock art sites and sacred places for Indigenous Australians. Tasmania offers Cradle Mountain, a rugged alpine region featuring glacial lakes, striking peaks, and endemic wildlife like the Tasmanian devil. Visitors here enjoy hiking through pristine wilderness and spotting rare flora and fauna along the southern coast. The 12 Apostles are towering limestone stacks rising dramatically from the Southern Ocean, formed by millions of years of erosion. These natural sculptures attract tourists from around the world. Other wonders include the pink-hued Lake Hillier in Western Australia, where mineral deposits create a surreal bubblegum pink lake, and the Pinnacles, limestone pillars that rise mysteriously from desert sands in Nambung National Park. These diverse landscapes reflect Australia's vast natural heritage, each with unique geological and ecological stories that invite exploration and inspire conservation. Australia is full of fun, quirky facts and unusual customs that make it a fascinating place beyond its natural wonders. Did you know kangaroos actually outnumber people in Australia? With around 50 million kangaroos compared to 26 million Australians, these iconic marsupials are everywhere, often hopping through suburbs and parks. Australia is home to some of the world's most venomous and unusual creatures. Take the female Sydney funnel web spider, one of the deadliest spiders known, with venom potent enough to cause serious harm. Despite this, these creatures rarely harm humans, showing the delicate balance of nature here. Underground towns and tiny communities add to Australia's peculiarity. For example, Coober Pedy, known as the Opal Capital, has homes, shops, and even churches built underground to escape the extreme heat of the outback. It's a truly unique living experience. Australia's street names sometimes reflect quirky humor or history. Towns like Kula, Wagga Wagga, the place of many crows, and Bogan in New South Wales often amuse visitors. Festivals such as the Mildura Wentworth Rotary Orange Fun Day or the Birdsville Races showcase the country's unique celebration style, blending rural tradition, sports, and entertainment in vibrant ways. Australians are also proud of their coffee culture. Melbourne is famous worldwide for its specialty coffee scene, rivaling European cities with its quality and creativity. These fun and quirky traits blend with Australia's beauty and history, to create a place full of surprises and charm, inviting everyone to explore its many layers. Australia faces significant environmental challenges that threaten its unique wildlife and natural habitats. Devastating bushfires, extreme droughts, and climate change have impacted forests, coral reefs, and animal populations. Invasive species like feral cats and rabbits also disrupt native ecosystems, adding pressure to already fragile environments. Fortunately, many efforts are underway to protect and restore Australia's biodiversity. Indigenous-led land management practices combine ancient wisdom with modern science to maintain ecological balance. National parks and reserves are expanding, and conservation programs work tirelessly to save endangered species such as the Tasmanian devil and northern hairy-nosed wombat. Communities and scientists collaborate on habitat restoration and rebuilding coral reefs damaged by bleaching. Every visitor and resident can contribute by supporting sustainable tourism and conservation initiatives. Australia's future as a land of wonders depends on our collective will to protect its natural and cultural heritage. With continued care, this unique continent will thrive for generations to come. Thank you for joining this journey exploring Australia's unique wonders. From extraordinary wildlife to vibrant cultures and iconic landscapes, if you enjoyed learning about what makes Australia so special, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more intriguing stories and captivating adventures from around the world. Stay curious and keep exploring.